I started this year's Halloween special with an unboxing, so I think it's only fitting to end with one as well. Now this is a pretty big box. It's kinda thin though. So before I open it up, let's take a look on the back here. When night begins to fall on the sleepy town of what does it say there? Woodinvale. The shadows and fog rolling in bring with them more than just a chill shiver. A living nightmare erupts as the once peaceful community is overrun, with the restless dead scratching and clawing their way to the surface with an insatiable hunger for human flesh. Now only a handful of unlikely heroes are left, banding together to fight for their very lives. On a night that never ends, the only thing worse than death is becoming infected. Last Night on Earth, the zombie game, is a fast-paced game of brain-eating zombies, small-town heroes, and hero movie action. Players take on the role of either the heroes working together to make it through the night or the zombies, unending waves of undead spreading over the town like a plague. Featuring a modular board, 8 heroes to choose from, and multiple different scenarios that drastically changes the game. Last Night on Earth is designed to create a cinematic feel as the story and game unfold. So put down that popcorn, grab your shotgun and hide your brain. The zombies are coming and this could be your last night on Earth. So it is for 2 to 6 players, ages 12 and up, and it takes approximately 60 to 90 minutes to finish a game. It is made by Flying Frog Productions, by the way. So I finally got the plastic off, so let's peek inside the box here. First, we got a rule book in here. It is pretty nice quality to it. So it tells you how to play the game and how to place the figures and a bit about line of sight there. So yeah, it's a quite extensive guide, I think, that gives you everything that you need to know about the game. Here is actually also hero profiles. I'm not gonna read through them all, but if you want to read what's written here, then you can pause the video, because it is a lot of text here about the different characters. This is the centerpiece, I think, of the board. Maybe I should hold it up that way. It looks like some kind of cabin or something. And here we have some tokens and stuff. Here are some more tokens. There's a truck there and a tractor. Here are the game boards. I actually thought that it was a two-sided game board, but it is only printed on one side, it seems. Yeah, that is actually kinda disappointing that it isn't a two-sided game board, because that would give the game a bit more variety. But yeah, it looks like a nice board. Here is a hero character, and here are a bunch more. So this is Billy. These cards are really thick, and it is a cardboard, but it is really nice, decent quality to them. They are really sturdy. Now this is Becky. So it seems to be a lot of characters. No, this is some kind of gameplay cards. Escape in the truck. Oh, it's scenarios, I think. And what do we have here? We have a hero deck. So here are some, are actually kind of sticking together. Here are some game cards. This is the hero deck, and it is really well made cards. They are kind of sticking together really easily though. Maybe it's because it is a new deck of cards. I guess these cards gives the heroes different items and abilities. So let's go to the zombie deck and see what's here. So I guess these cards gives different conditions to the game. Or no, this deck, I guess the player who plays the zombies is playing with this deck, and the heroes plays with the hero deck. Of course, we also have a soundtrack for the game that you can play while you play the game. It is an original soundtrack just for this game. So apparently it seems to be 11 tracks on here. It have just started raining, so it is really suitable weather for Halloween. So yeah, we got a soundtrack CD here, and not much of a booklet, I think, so I'm not gonna bother getting it out. As I said, that I actually got it out pretty easily. Last Night on Earth soundtrack. Oh, it says features original music by Marybeth Magalhaes. I don't know how to pronounce her name. And now we have some more interesting stuff here. The dice is pretty standard die, and they are pretty small though. It is a 6-sided die. There are really many dice in here, and yeah, they are pretty decent quality. They are really small though, so I am surprised that they are such a small size. I have to say that I find these kind of dice kind of boring. It would have been more interesting if it were a custom die made particularly for this game, but these are just like ordinary dice. So there isn't anything excited about the dice. At least I don't think so, but in this bag we got some interesting stuff, and that is the figures. So here we have a zombie, if he's visible. It is kind of dark in here, but it is October after all. It is actually the 31st of October, and hence Halloween. So here is another zombie model. Here's the same model as the ones before, but in a different color. The zombies seems to be brown and red, and the heroes is gray. This is a, I think it's a woman with a shotgun. This is a guy wielding no, that's not a guy. I just noticed that it looks like this character got breasts. So yeah, I think it's a woman wielding a chainsaw. And here we have some guy, at least, with a pistol or some kind of gun, at least, I think. And here we have some other guy with a revolver or whatever that is. They are pretty detailed, actually. The characters or the figures is a pretty decent size. So here we have a guy carrying a torch. Here's a dual-wielding lady. She's holding an axe in one hand and a gun in the other. And here's a dual-wielding guy. He's holding an axe in one hand and a meat cleaver in the other. And this is the last model. Now it is a guy, and he is holding a baseball bat or something, I think. So yeah, that was the unboxing of Last Night on Earth. Yeah, I think this is a really interesting game, and I can't wait until I get to play it with some friends. I think this is a game that is perfect for Halloween, with this theme and all. So yeah, that was the unboxing of Last Night on Earth. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and happy Halloween!